Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. Today I have a very fun video, or I hope at least you think so. We are going to do, is this already that? Is Bath and Body Works duping itself, basically. And I know that this isn't like an original idea. We always talk about, is this a repackage? Is this a straight up, dupe of something else? But I've just sprayed something on me and that's my first one up. So before I jump in, thank you all so much for clicking on this video, for watching my content, for commenting down below, for being so supportive. I know I've been just posting like crazy lately, but this really is a fun place for me. It's a place I feel super creative. I just like chatting with you all in the comments. I know I say that a lot, but I don't say it enough. So thank you guys. And again, share your love. I totally understand that you need to watch all your creators, so you can't always watch my videos. You can come back whenever. Hopefully this will still be relevant. But yeah, I'm just going to keep posting all the time, hopefully not annoying you until I run out of ideas, and then I'll slow down. But right now it's not happening. So we're going to jump right in. I have 5 products that I want to see if in my collection I felt like Bath and Body Works already made it. They already duped themselves. And we know that they already do this, but I still thought it would be a fun video. And if you guys like this video, let me know down below. And of course, I will keep doing it as it seems kind of like fitting of the time. Like I don't want to go too far back because they've been doing it since the dawn of time. But basically most of these come from a new product that just came out. And that's kind of what I want to do. As new products come out, I'm going to look in my collection and just bring you anything I think about them. And sometimes they're not going to. Sometimes I might think that they do, but they didn't dupe. Sometimes they might completely dupe themselves. So let's just talk about it. So this was the product that kind of got my gears rolling on this video. Summertime Surf. I was trying to be so good when SAS was like kind of even just first starting. If you think about it, my first video that came out that you all have been so supportive and loving on was the video where I talked about, cutting back a little bit, having too much. And this was the only scent that seemingly came out for Summery Surf that was new. It's Summertime Surf, in case you can't read it and I don't ever say it, and I'm sorry, I just start rattling on. The notes are vanilla breeze, sea salt sands, and sunny coconut. And I kept smelling this and I decided to get it because I could tell that I had already smelled this before. That's what's on this arm. So Summertime Surf. And I'm sure this has been compared to other products, and this may have been compared by someone else to this product. I have not seen it myself. I had already come up with this conclusion on my own that this product is so similar to Sunkissed. So if you had grabbed Sunkissed last summer in this packaging, the notes are sun-drenched orange blossom, sea salt, sparkling sea salt, and vanilla breeze. And yes, some of those notes are spot on: sea salt sand, vanilla breeze. The difference is this one's claiming sunny coconut and this one's claiming sun-drenched orange. But I had just sprayed these about 3 minutes ago before starting this video, and I cannot tell a difference whatsoever. So this arm has the Summertime Surf and this arm has Sunkissed. And what I think happens is your first note you get in both of these is the different note. So when you first spray this on, you get that orange a little bit. It's super not strong. And when you first spray this on, you get a hint of coconut. Again, not strong. But what you're left with is a vanilla, not at the beach completely because it has a little bit of floral in it, but sea salt vanilla, like a salty vanilla, like a beachy vanilla. And so for me, I feel like they did, and they have all the rights to decide what they're going to call the notes. But when I'm smelling these, and please let me know down below if you agree with me or completely disagree, I want to talk about it. These are completely the same product. So if you already had this, you didn't need this, or they will mix very well together. It's kind of however you want to look at it. It could be all half glass full. We're good with that over here. But that's my first one. And then of course we need to talk about this one. So this is our friend Whipped Berry Meringue. Just came out in the new Champagne Brunch collection, which I'll be bringing you a ranking video very, very soon. I have my thoughts together completely now. I just had a couple that were battling for my favorite and I didn't want to change my mind, so I just kept trying them. But Whipped Berry Meringue is fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. And then over here on Boardwalk Taffy, of course, we have spun sugar, pink berries and whipped vanilla. And a lot of people are saying that this one has a little bit more of a berry. And I'd say that maybe on initial spray, we may have just kind of gone a little nose blind to this one because we know what it smells like. It's just like cotton candy, that I still smell a berry note in this when I spray it. But I'm going to agree with everyone that these are 99% the same. This one might have just a tiny bit more of a berry fragrance note in there, but on the dry down, you get the same exact thing. So this has definitely been spoken before, but in my opinion, these are exactly the same. The berry just seems to be maybe like the front note, but everything dries down to a cotton candy, spun sugar. Cannot tell what berries what. So that is my second one. Okay, now we're going to do a candle, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be able to tell what candles I'm going to include because they're the ones we're all talking about. The newer candle we're going to talk about, which I have done a current burn review on, is Champagne Margarita. This has notes of sweet lime, champagne, and sugar cane, and let me tell you, I am not getting anything but frosted Moscow Mule. So that is the candle that I'm comparing it to. Did Bath & Body Works dupe themselves? And I know we call that repackaging, but I feel like if you're going to just make the same scent, you should just call it the same thing so that the people that loved it know that that's what they're getting. Go ahead and call it Frosted Moscow Mule. We love it. We're going to buy it. But on cold, this one seems to be just a hint more of a zest. Like that is one of the notes. The notes are sweet lime, lemon zest, and sugarcane. This is very lemon lime-y, like very lemon lime-ish and very zesty over here, whereas you get a little bit more effervescence that you don't get in this one. But as I'm burning this one, it's the only thing I can think about was how much I enjoyed Frosted Moscow Mule. So in my opinion, again, we used the Frosted Moscow Mule DNA over here in the Champagne Margarita. And these two are going to the same family reunion, okay? That's how I'm going to say that. They're definitely similar. Again, they can mix and match the oils as much as they want, but you're going to get the same. If you put like a cover over the labels, I don't think you are going to be able to tell the difference between these products. And that's ultimately what I say makes them dupes of themselves. So let's keep it rolling. I have a couple more candles here. So of course I want to talk about Pink Prosecco frosting. It came in this absolutely stunning, I was going to get it even if it was a repackaged jar with this pretty lid. And the notes on Pink Prosecco frosting are pink sugar buttercream, fresh blackberry, and chilled Prosecco. And which one I'm comparing it to today is blackberry cream frosting, creme frosting, whatever you want to say. Fresh blackberries, sweet vanilla, topped with bubbly Prosecco. To me, those notes are pretty similar. I will say that I feel like the blackberry note's pretty strong in this one. And in this one, the buttercream note is a little bit stronger. So I do still think that it's the same recipe. I don't think they were like, we never heard of this. What are you talking about? But I do believe when they're mixing their little magic oils to make the scent how it's going to be interpreted, that on this side, they use less of the Prosecco and more of the blackberry. And over here, they used more of the buttercream and a little bit less of the blackberry. I still feel like, though, I honestly don't think that they're different enough to say that this wasn't inspiration. This one did really well for Christmas. So again, how did they not like think that this would be pretty good to just go ahead and like throw in there? But I really do think this one has a little bit more blackberry. So I'm going to say this one is not exactly duping, but they definitely were inspired by their own product here. But this one definitely is heavier. Where this one says it has sweet vanilla, it makes it creamy, so it's not like a champagne toast completely. There's a creaminess to this one. It's burning, but I wouldn't say it's a frosting note, where in this one, I definitely get the frosting. And everything kind of is like 1/3, where this one's like, boom, blackberry, boom, Prosecco, and then there's like a little tiny bit of frosting. I don't know that you need me to be so animated, but please remember I work with small children. It just comes to me naturally. Okay, so my fifth and final comparison is going to be Positively Sweet Dark Chocolate Truffles. This is a Valentine's Day. You know what when I'm talking about people that stick their finger in the candy so they know which one they want to eat. I'm sticking my nose in the box, and that's exactly what this smells like. It just says rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, and candied cherry. I don't get the gooey butterscotch, but I get little bits or hints of different chocolates. Like I almost get a dark chocolate, a milk chocolate, you know, like that middle ground of chocolate. It doesn't smell like an overly like expensive or fancy chocolate, but it definitely is like elevated in the sense of it's not just a flat chocolate note. I get a little bit of that cherry too on burn, but the caramel just, I guess, makes it gooey or sweet because again, those candies together in that box, I'm talking about the cold sniff of the candy, not actually after you've eaten the candy, what it smells like. And I just don't really get a ton of butterscotch, but there's a nice gourmand sense here. And the first candle I thought of that I had in my collection was cherry mocha, and I just wanted to smell them side by side. And what I have to say, this is sweet cherry decadent chocolate and whipped topping. This one is just bringing it in terms of the chocolate and not really worrying about strengthening the notes of the butterscotch and the candied cherry. Where the cherry is the front note over here, you can smell the chocolate, but it really is that cherry note. I almost feel like I could smell an almond note because it's the same cherry that you get like in the Jergens. But it wouldn't, when this is burning, because I've had several, it is a nice blend of milk chocolate and cherry. So again, I just wanted to throw that out there that they're not always going to be, but this was the first candle I thought of. Ooh, could dark chocolate truffles be a dupe or repackage of cherry mocha? And to me, this is the most different I have of my bunch. So I'm going to say no to that one. And you guys let me know what you think down below. I do have a bonus because I did do this as Bath and Body Works with Duping itself, but I did want to compare these two because as you guys know, I've been a nut for pink watermelon since it came out in 2020. This is Juicy Watermelon, Pink Petals, and Dewy Aloe. This is sweet and almost candied to me, but it leans a little bit more to the juicy watermelon, the watermelon rind, the natural actual fruit than a candy, but I think it kind of just depends on everyone's body chemistry. I'm going to spray this real quick. It's just a little weak in here. Yeah. I definitely think it's almost like more of like a watermelon slushy where there's a sweetness to it, but there's also something else. So it's not like watermelon Jolly Ranchers to me, but pink watermelon in the candle absolutely is watermelon Jolly Ranchers to me. So there's my comparison for that. This has been a favorite forever because I love fruity scents and I love watermelon so much. So I picked this up just so I could see if this was the same scent. This is from Victoria's Secret, hence why it had to be a bonus because this isn't from Bath and Body Works, but one had to come before the other. So I just wanted to kind of talk about it. This says sugared watermelon, strawberry leaves, irresistibly cool. And I just grabbed this recently because I saw that they had a watermelon scent and I had to get it. And no, this one definitely has a strawberry to it that makes it more of a sweet watermelon, where this is going to be your actual watermelon, the fruit. So there's my comparison on that. So let me know down below, because this was really fun to put together. Would you guys like to see me do this video? Is this already that? You know, do we already have this? It's definitely one thing I thought, if I could be better about not buying all the products, if I could just go in store and smell the product sometimes and come back and share my thoughts and just add pictures. But of course, sometimes I'm going to have the products because I do love these things. But we could talk about it early and talk about, do we already have this in our collection? Because again, sometimes we just buy for packaging, which is totally fine. I do that. But if we already have it, we could pull out that item that we already have and wait a week. Just say to yourself, I'm going to wait a week. I'm going to wait a month. I'm going to get that, but I'm going to wait just a little bit of time. Do you still want it once you start seeing more pictures posted on Instagram of different products, or once you're 1 month closer to the semi-annual sale and they still have it in store and you want to wait another month and get it for $3 versus, you know, whatever? It's one of those types of things. We can still get everything that we want, but can we just wait until it works out better for us and the company? I don't know. So let me know down below. Did you like this? Did you already know all this and it wasn't helpful? I am dying for your feedback, so give it to me down below, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Thank you so much. Take care.